All right, Shalom Akim. It's your brother Karab from GMS Miami. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And Shalom and blessings to all you sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that push the unadulterated truth of the Bible and risk your lives to do so. Okay, it's another episode of Spiritual Spill. And well, this past weekend, man, was extremely heavy for myself and the camp, the Miami camp. We had a dignity in town, the brother Prashad from the elder Prashad from the DC camp. And it was absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. And one of the main things he was harping on is the brotherhood, man. The most important part of this faith, outside of being obedient to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, is understanding that this brotherhood is what's gonna make or break you, And we see, over and over and over and over and over again, especially in my case, the short time I've been in the faith, that these niggas that take their hand off the plow or get ousted or fall away or whatever the case may be, they forsook the assembling, They forsook brothers coming together. As a result of that, man, hey, they back in the world, man. Whether they're teaching or not, because there's a small percentage of guys that actually leave from under the banner of Great Millstone, which is simply the House of David, that actually leave and actually continue in the doctrine, which is commanded, Good scenario is Paul and Barnabas. They split ways, but the scriptures never say that Barnabas started blaspheming Paul or, going against the elders, But so you would have to assume that he stayed in the faith, man. It just says that they parted ways. So there are cases where brothers do that, they part ways and they continue in the doctrine. But most of the time, man, these guys, if they still call themselves teaching, it's contention that they're teaching. This is based off contention, and then they pervert the doctrine, man. They come up with this that brother, what I like to call it, brothers and sisters doctrine. And most of the time they were the biggest womanizers, so to speak, when they were in the faith. But they leave the House of David, and now they're the biggest lovey-dovey women pleasers, man. This shit is crazy. But for the most part, man, when guys leave, they when you do the homework on them, they didn't want to be around the brotherhood, man. Okay, and that means they didn't have a full understanding of the scriptures. That's all it boils down to. And one way or another, they're gonna find a way to wiggle out of there, like the snakes they are, But on the flip side, man, the head of our camp, a lawyer, and myself, going back maybe 2-3 years, man, we understood, through the spirit, man, and just reading the scriptures, which is the spirit, man, just understanding that we have to fellowship. We have to be around like-minded men. That is the easiest way to purge the leaven, man, and deal with demons. Okay, because the scriptures tell us that 2 is better than 1, and a 3-strong cord is not easily broken. So imagine 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 brethren dwelling in unison, speaking the same thing, man, and loving one another. Let me get off of this. Satan. Oh no, he didn't. But Salakia. But just seeing that when you're around brethren, man, it's absolutely beautiful. And whatever you're going through at the time, man, when you get around those brothers, it's obsolete, man. It goes right out the window, and that's the power of being around brothers, man, and like I say, the Elder Pashai, he was heavy on that. He was like, the best way to establish order in the camp is to be around each other. Okay, and I'm gonna give a testimony, man. Since we started the fellowship and be around each other more, you know, because we're a young camp. You know, we're rather young, one of the youngest camps in Great Millstone. So really, like, our growth stemmed from us being around each other. Okay, the brother Lawyer and myself, you know, not just us, you know, the other brothers saw it too, but we kind of spearheaded the movement to make it mandated, man, the fellowship at least once a week. Okay, and that was like 2 years ago. And hey, lo and behold, Elder Apostle Tahar made it a decree, made it mandatory. Okay, and it wasn't like it was something new, like a new commandment. We read it in the scriptures. It says, forsake not the assembling of yourselves together, and forget not to communicate. Okay, and the reason why, because you're showing charity when you're around, brother. You don't know what the hell a brother's going through, man. Just your presence alone, your face or your phone call, could, you know, cheer that brother up, man. And what does the scripture say? Charity covers a multitude of sins. Okay. Now, charity could be helping a brother out financially, but for the most part, it's breaking bread with him. You know, this how we gonna overcome. You know, that's the biggest attribute we can have is to be brotherly and to continually be around each other. And like I said, you know, like the elder said, man, Elder Pashai, he said, that's the easiest way to establish order in the camp. Because if you're around each other, it's really like an unspoken language, you know. You know, like the old saying in the world, what's understood doesn't need to be said, you know, because brothers know each other like the back of their hand. So they know what offends this brother, that offends that brother, you know. Because this can't be a one day a week thing. You can't just go to camp on Saturday and expect to know the brothers that you're online with. And that was the case with us at first. You know, we loved each other fervently, but we didn't know each other. And then once we started to kick it even more and more and more and more, the spirit started to abound. And it's absolutely beautiful. We sit back and look at it, and the biggest factor to our growth, you know, as a camp is everybody will undeniably say that it was fellowship, you know, being around the brethren, man. Okay, and it's absolutely beautiful. That's why Psalms 133 and 1. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than that. Okay, because you know, niggas can't get together about nothing, man. You know, they can't get together about nothing. But here you have it, huge camps like the camp Chicago camp or Los Angeles camp that has like 3 or 4 factions. You know, come together under one accord, man, and no fights and brawling and none of that bullshit and nigger shit. You know, that has to be of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Obviously, man, you know. But the biggest thing is it helps you, man, and it's a necessity. That's what it boils down to. And like I said, you know, when you do the homework on guys that fall away or get the boot, they didn't want to be around brothers. And you know, I had, you know, dealing with the situation we went through, I had some of the younger brothers ask me, yo, why they not around? You know, why are they not hanging out with each other? And you know, I tell brothers, hey, let's keep it simple. You know, let's not look too much into anything. If a brother doesn't want to be around you, if a brother's not around, he doesn't want to be around you, man. You know, this is not trigonometry, man. You know, you got to call a spade a spade. I always tell brothers that. Call a goddamn spade a spade, man. Okay? But you know, we get it, man. You know, we get that being around the brotherhood is what's gonna build you up in this faith, man. You know, because we all gotta study. You know, you gotta do your videos, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But it's that intangible factor of showing charity to like-minded men, man. It's what's gonna build you up. It's gonna keep you steadfast in this faith, dealing with demons and all type of entities and being troubled on all sides. Okay, So long as we do that, man, and continuing that, which is the blueprint, man. You know, just follow the blueprint. Stick to the manuscript, and everything will work itself out. Okay, but especially like the scripture says, especially seeing that the end is nigh. We have to exhort each other even more, you know, because just like brothers' spirits are abounding, these wicked entities and the principalities, they're leveling up as well. Okay, so let's just stick to the basics. Be there for your brothers, man, and trust the brotherhood, and pray for brothers, and you know, continue to push this word, man, and stay lit, man, stay on fire. Okay, so with that, I want to say Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Waha Rakal Kadash, Barakatham, Shalom, Akio.